What's up, everybody? Welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and today we are continuing our series against the Toronto Blue Jays. Blew the first game, really some poor decision making in there, both from a base running perspective and from a pitching perspective. Really should have brought in another pitcher. I had Sadler warming up, and I just elected not to use him. We fell 7-1, kind of continuing the 5 runs or more win, 4 runs or fewer loss narrative that we have had throughout the month of May. We slipped to 7-8 through the first 15 games of May, but hopefully we can get back on track with a win here against Jose Barreros, 3-2 with a 3.27 ERA in the Toronto Blue Jays. Marco Gonzalez on the mound, 4-1 with a 3.88 ERA for the Mariners. So we'll go ahead and jump on in here to the next game. Not a whole lot to talk about. We'll take a look at the standings really quick because I haven't updated you. The Astros gain half a game. They are 2.5 back. A couple of teams improving over their last 10 games. We're 5-5, but a couple of 6-4s, or actually 2 6-4s, and then 2 6-4s, 2 4-6s. There it is. All those numbers all at once, they were all jumbled together and really threw me off. We'll go with the road grade. We're going to the Rogers Center. Marco Gonzalez on the mound. We have a pretty good lineup here. Right-handed pitcher. We want to make sure that this stays. The only difference is going to be Dom T. Williams. Oops. Ty France. We'll get Adam Frazier up in the lineup a little bit. I think that should be all right. Nothing that the game wants me to know before we jump into this one, so we will just go ahead and jump into this one. We got a hot lineup to face today, including Vlad Guerrero Jr., George Springer, Lourdes Gurriel, Teoscar Hernandez. They had a big 6th inning in yesterday's game, not helped by me making poor decisions. Game number 2, well, that'll at least it'll be starting here soon. Hopefully we can turn things around a little bit. Haven't had a sweep in a while, but that's all right. Today we are playing for, we'll try to open another one of these 2022 Topps baseball cards, as we have Jose Barrios. 8 starts, 3-2 record, 3.27 on the ERA, 52.1 innings pitched with 43 hits, 24 walks, and a whip of a little over 1. I believe it was like 1.28. Dom T. Williams here. He has some power, but I haven't been able to use it. This pitching group looks fucking disgusting. Slurve, sinker, 4-seam, circle change. We're want to look low in the zone here in Toronto. And of course he starts with a 4-seam fastball high in the zone, right where I would want it. Ooh, way inside. See what we can do here. So let's try and get a victory. I was pretty happy with yesterday's performance up until that big 5-run 6th inning. We fell down 1 in the opening inning, but we were able to bring it back, tie it with a Kyle Lewis shot. Played pretty well throughout most of the game. As Teoscar Hernandez hits an easy double. And that's a good start here. 4 doubles for Teoscar Hernandez, or excuse me, Dom T. Williams. What did I say Teoscar Hernandez for? That one is low, out of the zone. Teoscar Hernandez doesn't even play for our team. Plays for the Blue Jays.
At the belt and fires. That's a strike, and a count 1-1. No outs. Runner on second.
Oh, that is not a pitch to swing at. Gross. Flip your swings here. That one's outside.
2-2.
Got to at least try to get him moved over to third. Got me with a strikeout. Fuck me. God damn it.
And there's one away. This is Kyle Lewis. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Oh God, that was really bad. Yeah, too early. Not the issue there.
Next offering is fouled back.
Three slurves in a row here. Really early on all of them.
Runner leads away at second. Way outside, straight to the backstop.
I don't love it. I don't love it. Probably could have advanced there. Sometimes they just hit off that backstop so quickly into the catcher's hands.
On the ground, right side. Dives,
He'll knock it down, but we'll get on base, so that's all right.
And he reaches safely.
Double play, unfortunately, still in effect. That is a pretty dangerous notion here for the Seattle Mariners.
First offering misses the mark.
Better eye there.
Righty to the plate.
Ooh, it's gross. It's gross. Stop it.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In for a strike.
God damn it.
3-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Okay, way outside. Okay, so that bad swing doesn't bite me in the behind at all.
For this offense, Boog, it's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
One down. Here's Adam Frazier.
No, stop swinging at that. He's not throwing stuff in the strike zone.
Here comes a pitch. Here's a high chopper, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
He hasn't thrown anything in the strike zone in this entire at-bat.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he deals. Stays alive. And a pitch. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
On the ground, a second.
And that's exactly what he wrote.
Here's one, and that's two.
These boys were ready to make the play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
Marco Gonzalez, he is on the mound for the Seattle Mariners. He has 8 starts with a 4-1 record, a 3.88 ERA, 48.2 innings pitched with 57 hits given up. Only 1 walk. That's good for a 1.19 whip. Walks and hits per innings pitched, and 19 strikeouts.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Santiago Espinal. The pitch.
Leading up for Toronto.
And that skips in the dirt.
Santiago Espinal.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now for the Jays, Samad Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Espinal on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not a good start here. Already given up a hit. Nobody out. We're getting a lot of circle change calls from...
Well, with the
That should be Tom Murphy behind the dish today. And I have hit none of them for strikes. So that's not good.
Based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Frazier. On to first, double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit.
How? How the fuck? Oh my god.
Here's George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
In there, and it's 0-1. That one misses. And that's ball 1.
That's a fucking strike. What?
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Blue Jays held
Okay,
in
so a
check.
few extra pitches
Late
thrown
inning,
there in that inning,
no
but
score.
a couple of hits for each team through inning number 1, and we're all knotted up at 0.
New inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Abraham Toro.
Leading off for Seattle, the third baseman, number 13, Abraham Toro.
Berrios back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Honestly, that may have been the best opportunity in the first inning was to get some runs. This is exactly the type of pitcher that I struggle against. So I got to either get that pitch count way, way up or get a lot of hits on him. Try and get him out of this game. I'm just too aggressive. I don't adjust well to it.
That one misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Tap to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That is 7. The left fielder, Jake Frazier.
And up next for Seattle, Jake Frazier. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Popped up first base side. Taylor has a beat on it. And makes the
That
grab.
sucks. Oh, that
Now,
sucks.
How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Tom Murphy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next pitch misses way outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strike.
Wow. Okay,
That
that's
ends the frame. Mariners
there's
go
the
down quietly
literal
there.
minimum of
We'll go to
XP
the
they will
bottom of the
give you, and that
second.
is
No
15. We've seen that quite a bit as the season rolls on here. This is bad. This is so bad for me.
Back here at the ballpark.
A bunch of hits there in that
Here's
first
the left
inning, and
fielder,
just,
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
or I guess I should say, a couple of hits, got the walk in there, and just way too aggressive. Fucking God. You're going to hear me say it all season. I hate the circle change. I hate that fucking pitch.
High fly ball out into left center field. Crawford brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and Hernandez is out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Randall Grichuk stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. On the ground to short, and it's through for a hit.
And he found the gap there.
Last 10 games or so have been
Pretty frustrating. I mean, you got 2 outs. That's where you want to put things away.
Pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Reese McGuire in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch inside, and 1-1.
1-1.
And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Grichuk off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side. Knocks it down to the hole, but in time.
That's the second time in this series that Toro has not been able to field the ball cleanly. That was part of the issue that we had in yesterday's game too. I kind of forgot about it because I got really frustrated. And then I got mad at myself for being frustrated. So I was like, you don't get to be mad about this. You don't get to do this. Anyway, I did forget that Toro bobbled a ball over there, and that led to a bases loaded situation. I think with only 1 out.
And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch.
Oh, no, I didn't expect him to go up there. Shouldn't have swung there. That was way too late. Everything about that was awful.
Now here is Dom Thompson-Williams.
Dom Thompson-Williams.
That one's in there, 0-1. Top of the third, no score. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there.
Somehow that still wasn't enough to get it out of the goddamn... Oh, that was given such a ride. That's like half step.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
I mean, look at that. It's just fucking perfect. I love perfect hits that are just outs. That's a big aggressive swing there. That's not going to do it, and that'll be the end of the top half of inning number 3.
And that's the third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And we are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Vinny Kapler.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop,
The
Vinny.
pitch. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Lewis.
Thank you,
Frazier
Kyle
to make
Lewis.
the catch.
I said, thank you, Kyle Lewis. Thank you, Kyle Lewis.
The batter, the third baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. And he's already singled in this game. The lefty, the 1-0. Line drive. Calls it in for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Samad Taylor next up for the Blue Jays. And
Oh
that's in
my
there
God,
for
that was a
strike one.
really
He's done
bad
a great
12-6
job
curve right
getting
there.
the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Makes the sliding grab.
There we go. Time that up
Take another
beautifully.
look at that great catch on this turf field. You really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
Back here at Rogers Center, start of the fourth.
Speaking of
and
Kyle
now the center
Lewis.
fielder, Kyle Lewis.
The center fielder, number 1.
Berrios
Kyle
back to work.
Lewis.
That one out to
Damn it.
right.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Fucking damn it.
One pitch and one out. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a
Stop
big
swinging,
strikeout
please.
guy, but
Please
he gets
stop
soft
swinging.
Contact and he gets outs.
Yo one. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Big swing on that gross
Really
slurve
lovely
right
pitch
there.
sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Frazier in the box now.
Interesting.
No balls and a strike.
Okay.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So 2 down. Now the third baseman,
Now
Abraham Toro.
The third baseman, Abraham.
First
Toro.
offering, and it just misses.
All right, let's see what we can, if we can do anything here with Toro. Runner on.
Bouncing
That'll be a negative right there. That'll be,
Picks it up to first, and that'll do it.
God damn it, a slurve that was
There's
higher
the
than he probably
one.
wanted it, but
Still
super
no
low.
score.
But giving me, again, bare minimum XP, 30 XP. I really struggle with pitchers who have off-speed stuff as their primary. I always have.
Welcome back. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Leading off for the Jays, the
Pitch.
first baseman.
That's a strike.
Guerrero Jr.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to third. On to France. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. France picks it up. That takes care of Springer.
Up next to the Blue Jays,
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes.
He's 0 for 1.
Gurriel.
In there for strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fly ball down the line. Brings it in. And
Okay.
that ends the inning.
Clean
Blue Jays
fourth,
go
that's what I
down
like
in
to see
order,
there.
And we're still knotted at 0.
Both teams making sure that we're getting in and out of these half innings real quick.
Back now in Toronto. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder, Jake Fraley.
And here it comes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lined into left center, base hit.
That's
Now he
an
turns and
easy
heads for
double.
second.
And that is where we will go ahead and
Springer
stay.
returns it to the infield, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So here's Murphy now.
Ooh,
Missed to
no,
center
no, no,
field,
no.
And that is Springer.
No, 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 no.
Makes the
God
grab,
damn it.
one away.
Got way under that one.
So digging
The
in,
first
Ty
baseman,
France.
number 23.
Good contact guy,
Ty
good defender.
France.
Out to short.
And that'll still not do it. Oh my God,
Rolls
Sean.
across the diamond.
What are you doing, man? Fucking Christ, you're an idiot.
Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now batting.
So the batting
The
order
designated
turns
hitter.
over. Dom Thompson-Williams will hit next. Next offering is down low. Ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Gurriel. Glides
Not gonna
back,
do it.
makes the catch.
Thompson Williams gave it a pretty good ride out there.
One left for Seattle.
Really, but 2 really bad
They are
outs. It wasn't
still
even able to
scoreless.
advance the runner at all. And I'm not doing what I told myself to do. Bring up that pitch count.
The pitch.
The right fielder.
That clips the zone, and that's strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On to France, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 15. Designated
Randall
hitter.
Grichuk now.
Randall Grichuk.
And that one in the air center field.
It's surprisingly distracting when a
Squeezes it.
NPC, like
Here's the
a,
out.
what's it called, a crowd member, like just appears and starts sitting down when you're like trying to wind up and
Two outs,
throw.
base is empty. Reese McGuire next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground. Frazier picks it up. On to first. That ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, and here is J.P. Crawford.
Leading off for the
Berrios
Mariners.
back to
The
work.
shortstop. JP.
And takes low for ball one. In the air,
Damn it, that's
left
an out.
field.
Fuck.
Gurriel
Getting
landed
under
the
these
chance.
sinkers. I'm late
There's
on
one
them.
down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Kyle Lewis up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. This one popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniker.
2 outs, base is empty. Mitch Haniker, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's even up.
I don't even know why I swung at that.
He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Okay, that works. Get at least a
Well,
little.
timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays
Fuck. Better timing on that, and that's ripped for a homer.
About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Bit of an auto swing mode there, and just kind of kept pressing B.
Scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score.
Getting pretty frustrated at the in the batter's box.
Well, we go bottom 6.
Just
now for the Jays.
grumpy.
Vinny Capra.
Leading up for Toronto,
The
the
pitch.
shortstop, Vinny.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Vinny Capra with his first major league.
Can we
hit,
stop giving up
and
fucking
this is a
first
moment I'm
career
sure
major
he'll
league
never
hits
forget.
every game this fucking series?
Yeah, great moment.
Congratulations
for
to
him
you,
and his
Vinny. Go
family.
fuck
The guy
yourself.
worked so hard
Tell you what
and
this-
had to wait
what I
so
told the
long
guy
for this to
yesterday.
happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great
Man,
when you
I'm
can take a
getting
minute to
tired of
just
missing the zone
appreciate
here.
what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Ground ball right side, and that one finds its
Wow.
way.
Oh
And
no.
it gets by him.
Oh no.
That's a runner.
Oh no. Oh
The Blue
no.
Jays take the lead. 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Samad Taylor next up for the Blue Jays.
Now batting.
Shouldn't have been a run right there.
Samad.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate.
Vladimir
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Squibbed out in front of the plate. On to France, and Guerrero is set down.
Thank goodness Guerrero wasn't fast enough to outrun that. I made a pretty dumb play there. I wanted to save the run at home, but he didn't even go.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. In
Get
time.
there.
Got him. And that'll do it.
Okay, we made it. I made an issue in the outfield.
Run on this double.
Poor decision. I ran the incorrect path to the ball there with Haniker in right. Got all the way to the wall. Might be able to see it here in this replay, but pretty frustrating actually that happened. I just cut in too
Back
much.
here at Rogers Center, top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And the first offering is not close. Double
Pitcher's not
barrel
even that
action
good, and
into
I'm
the
making him
bullpen.
look very
Tim
good by
Mesa
swinging it
up
so
and
much
loosening
garbage.
in the pen. Romano, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Line
Dump that into
drive,
right.
and he
That'll
pulls
work.
up on it, and that's a hit.
Still early on that fucking, what is it, circle
Always
change?
feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1 for count.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering upstairs.
Well, in this count,
3-1.
not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Hard hit, right
Oh
side.
no, it was
The throw
perfect. It was so good, and it was still a double
That
play.
was some defensive
Oh
wizardry.
no. Oh my God.
Now batting. The left
Oh,
Jake
that's the most frustrating hit. Perfect
Jake Frazier up
contact.
next for the
Perfect
Mariners.
timing.
Next pitch is popped up. Espinal in position. And that is that.
Too aggressive there with that swing.
Ladies and
He
gentlemen,
thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run scoring.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And it's Lourdes Gurriel
leading
Jr.
up for Toronto, the left fielder,
Gonzalez here has tons of energy
And he
left.
deals.
Gurriel.
And that's outside.
I did get a picture up in the bullpen because I wasn't sure how far he could go.
Outside part of the plate.
Turns out he's actually looking pretty okay.
He hasn't fallen behind in the
You're
count
fucking
like this
shitting me
all
right now.
day. He's in danger
You're
of
fucking
walking his
shitting me.
first batter right here.
Bounce to the left side. Throw to first is in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder,
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Left field, way back there.
Yeah, that one
And
makes
it
sense.
is gone.
Tom Murphy called that one just a few too many times. I was never feeling very comfortable with it, and yeah, that makes sense.
I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
So one out, nobody on. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto
The
DH,
batter, number
Randall
15,
Grichuk.
designated hitter, Randall.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. One gone, runner at first.
The catcher.
Reese McGuire next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
How am I so
Conviction
inaccurate?
in the call.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes.
Wow, got him looking. Don't know how I'm too fast, considering that most of his stuff is pretty quick anyway, and there's a runner on, so it should be quicker.
No, those are tough ones to
Whatever.
let go as a
Got the strikeout.
The human umpire
Gambling a little bit, doing exactly what I was so irritated with myself about yesterday.
Man at first, Vinny Capra next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there for strike one.
Foul.
Grichuk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Puts the squeeze on it.
Okay.
That is the
Haniker
third
comes
out
through
of the
in that
inning.
one. Almost ran that one incorrectly as well.
The
But
solo shot stretches
Teoscar
their
Hernandez
lead
coming
even
through.
further. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
second time he's had a solo shot in this on a off-speed pitch that's just served up on a silver platter. Mariners find themselves down 2-0 here. We get to the 8th inning, and they still have this fucking pitcher in.
Murphy.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the righty deals. Popped
That's a
up
bad
right
swing.
side. Taylor makes the catch, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 23.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And it goes just foul.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives. What a play. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route singing. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to a spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
And now it's going to be Dom Thompson-Williams. And that one is lifted in the air, and George makes the grab.
Damn, it's just one of those games, huh?
And they're down 2-0.
Actually getting some contact on it, and it's just I'm not able to steer it away from anybody.
Back now in Toronto, ready for the bottom of the eighth.
Leading up for the Jays, the third baseman.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into
Bring
the
in
bottom
Drew
of the eighth.
Steckenrider,
Drew's
4-1
second
record
right.
through 18
It's his
appearances.
job to keep his
One
team
blown
in the
save,
game.
23.2 innings with an under 2 ERA, 22 walks to 22 strikeouts, excuse me, to 2 walks. Kind of split the difference between those last 2 circle changes. Perfect.
Here comes a pitch. Out towards left center. Lewis gets under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman.
So up next, Samad Taylor. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 1-1. There's the strike. Got him looking.
A little surprised to see him go down looking after swinging at all those pitches.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That one lifted to left. Fraley settles under this one, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. The batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
JP.
The right-hander back to work. Line
Oh,
and
thank
base
God.
hit into right.
Oh, thank God. I was so worried that he was going to get, that first baseman was going to get that. All right, there's the bloop. And we get the tying blast.
Really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys.
Finally, some perfect timing. That's what I'm looking for is pitches that just get left up in the zone. They will come in. They'll bring in their closer most likely here.
And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Adam Zimmer trying to protect this lead.
He's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2.
Only one blown save, or 8 conversions out of 9 attempts, 9.1 innings pitched, an ERA under 1.
Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis for the 4th time tonight. In there for strike 1. Simber is ready. They say you win. Tying run at the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on.
A little lucky there with the that slider. After a really, really bad swing, feels good to get that slider into the left field.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Mitch Haniker. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Out towards right center field. Springer on the move. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now that second baseman, Adam.
At the plate, Adam Frazier.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, 1 out. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outs. And a pitch. Rip, but it curls foul. Righty delivers. And that's ball 4.
There we go. There we go. All right, so we have decent speed on third and good speed on second.
Trying to protect this lead.
The third baseman.
He's 2 outs away. And now for Seattle, Abraham Toro. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wasn't looking that low.
Situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Left-hand batter waits.
Let him throw those low. See if he can take advantage of a mistake up high. Missed one with Frazier. Adam Frazier had a...
The 1-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting.
And up next for Seattle, Jake Frazier. 1 for 3. That one pushed foul. Out to short. Oh, the throw is wild. Able to get.
I should have tied the game right there. I thought I had him. Oh no, they should have been able to tie the game. Oh my goodness. I should have been able to tie the game right there. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
These guys work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Murphy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle, dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and a run is in to score.
huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the
Okay.
game.
Kind
To
of, the
me,
game
it
gave
was
me a little
just
bit of a
really
break there, but
controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel.
I actually should have given me the lead, but,
Coach
well, not
Francis
necessarily.
Taking over on the mound. This won't be easy for him as he comes in with the bases loaded. Ty France up next for the Mariners. That one's in there, 0-1.
Four-seam slider, change-up, two-seam. That
The 0-1.
four-seam's a little bit slower than what we've been seeing lately. That slider is a well-timed slider right there.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jose De Leon appears to be getting loose. Romano getting loose.
I cannot believe I got contact on that. That was a terrible swing.
Frazier at third. Fraley over at second. Murphy at first. 2 out of the inning. Ripped to short. Snagged on a bounce. They get the force. That ends
We've
the
had
inning
bases
and
loaded
stops
twice,
things
and
from
we've
getting out of
scored a
hand.
total of 2
So
runs.
a ninth inning
Pretty
comeback
brutal.
here, and this game has been flipped on its head. Onto the bottom of inning number 9. 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, George Springer. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. Right-hander kick steals. Hard hit left side. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Just a clutch at bat.
More
right
two-strike
there.
hits that I'm giving up.
Swing when this team really needed it. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Gurriel. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. Chopped in the ground. On to France. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez. Next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there.
Let's
for
maybe not
strike.
give up another home run to
Looking for that
Teoscar
base runner at
Hernandez.
Second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Crawford throws to first in time. And Hernandez is out. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Winning run at third, 2 down. The next pitch misses. Now
Oh,
2
come
balls and a
on.
strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Reaches for it, but it gets through. The 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The next offering misses. 3-2 now. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, now this is.
Oh, no.
There, on its way, gone.
Damn. Well, there's a way to lose a game. Holy shit. We'll try this pack another time. Fuck. A 2-strike, 2-out, game-winning home run given up here by the Mariners. Absolutely devastating.
In the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Shouldn't have thrown a third or fourth in a row, four-seam fastball right up in that zone. But hey, whatever. We had a lot of missed opportunities there. Had a couple of bases loaded opportunities. We were lucky to even get back into the game. It sucks that we were able that we gave it up there with 2 outs, with 2 strikes. Randall Gerchek was 3 for 4 with a home run to end the game. Fraley 1 for 4 with a double and a ribby. Kyle Lewis 2 for 4 with a run. Scored. Dom T. Lewis was 1 for 4 with a double. Adam Frazier 1 for 2, and he had a walk. Bowden Francis, he gets the win. He pitched .1 innings and goose eggs after that. Steckenrider gets the loss. He'll drop to 4-2. 1.2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 earned. And I guess we'll just kind of move on from this one. This one sucks. I goofed up in the 6th. I ran a incorrect route with Mitch Haniker, so that gave them the opportunity to score the run that took the lead. Made a bad pitch with Marco Gonzalez the next inning that gave Teoscar Hernandez a solo shot out of the ballpark, and needed to do a better job at taking advantage of the error that Toronto had in the top half of the 9th. We should have scored more easily than that. Thankfully we got there, but it should have been more of a... It shouldn't have been as dramatic. But I thought that I was pushing left in A. I thought I had him going home, but it didn't. So I got to make sure that I'm double checking that. But it also, I'm slow to realize what's going on, and in some of those spots where it's like, okay, how far is it getting away? Am I being too aggressive with the base running situation? Fortunately it worked out, so it's nothing to be too bummed about, but it is something I gotta probably watch a little bit more carefully. We had tied our record for May at 7-7, but we've dropped 2 since going to Canada. It's been pretty brutal up here north of the border. We'll look to salvage something out of this series, as we'll have game number 3 tomorrow night for you right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. We have a left-handed pitcher here that we're going to be taking on Hyunjin Ryu, 4-3, that 2.63 ERA. Chris Flexen 1-3 with a 3.35 ERA. Identical records for the Mariners and the Blue Jays, and we are possibly looking at a sweep here, which is not what I wanted to see at all. Frustrating series. I remember last season having a really tough series in Toronto. I think we got like a 1-0 win, and the other ones were very close, but we just couldn't pull it out. We'll see if we can get something positive going before we head to Boston. Quick look at the standings. The Astros, 2 games behind. We're 4-6 in our last 10. They are 6-4, along with the Athletics. The Angels and Rangers are down there with me at 4-6 over the last 10. We've given up a game here to the Astros. Obviously a long season, but love to get some of these tight games going my way. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. Go Sports, good game, go Mariners, blah, blah, blah.